Hello, you're watching Behind the Streams at HotVox, and we are The Routine. We've got Ben Nunn on bass, Mark Thompson on drums, Ben Taylor on lead guitar, and I'm Liam Palmer, lead singer. I'm just going to answer some questions and go through. You ready, guys?
Ready.
So the first one is, how would you describe your music?
It's all right, isn't it?
Always a tricky question, this one.
Mediocre, that's how I describe it.
I think
The
it's
best.
a bit of a mixture of different genres, really, because I think I'm quite heavily influenced by rock and roll.
I like my indie.
You like your indie. I guess we all like all that sort of stuff, I suppose.
I like, yeah.
It sort of seems just like a bit of a love child of those two, really. Band influences, Foo Fighters.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, what bands?
Well, mainly Foo Fighters for me, I
Foo
suppose.
Fighters, Block Party,
Yeah,
Foals, love Foals.
Yeah, I love Foals. A bit of like Catfish and the Bottlemen, I like all that sort of stuff as well.
The
What about you?
Amazons,
Led Zeppelin,
Led Zeppelin.
Pendulum.
Yeah, well,
Block
yeah,
Party,
yeah. Led Zeppelin, yeah.
the Mac.
The Mac.
The Mac.
The Mighty Mac.
The Mighty Mac. All right, that sounds like a good one.
The people are being treated tonight because Mark never speaks on a microphone, so
True. Yeah. I'm being
people
made to
people
speak.
hearing his voice. It's,
Next one is, what is your songwriting process? I think this sort of changes every now and then, especially during COVID, because, I suppose we had a lot of time to sort of sit and do our own stuff. So during COVID, it tends to be, I had an idea, Ben had an idea, other Ben had an idea, and we sort of send it between each other.
Yeah.
And it sort of just becomes like a bit of a love child of all four of us, really.
I think that's one of the things with like doing music nowadays, and one of the fortunate things, if you can call it fortunate, like to come out of the pandemic is obviously the fact that you can just share all this stuff like
Yeah, definitely.
over the internet and do things kind of remotely quite easily. It's really nice to do.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I mean, we all have an input into stuff. It's predominantly Liam and Ben, but we all chip in.
What's been missing though is when we've been actually through the whole COVID bit though, actually practicing together because there's so many ideas
Yeah,
that
definitely.
you just spark off one another.
Yeah.
Well, there were songs that sort of organically start from just having a piss around basically, and then some of our best songs have been like that. Some of them otherwise have been we've really had to sort of work for them and sit and think about. But I'd say some of our best ones have been just from us messing about and having fun. Really, it sort of just comes together quite organically.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's that one. What is the one thing that you want your fans to take away from your music?
Can I answer this one?
You can answer it all you like.
Thank you. I think for me, what I want anyone who is enjoying or listening to our music to take away is just kind of whatever you want, really. Like we're, I don't know, I'm at risk of being told I'm going to be pretentious saying this, but this is what I believe. Like music should be what you want it to be, and as I think as long as people enjoy it and can get into it, and connect with it as well, like that's really the main thing. And I mean, there's only one way to kind of see music in my opinion, and that's live. So I think come and check out gigs, and not just us, but for the whole industry's had a bit of a rough time of it. So get out there and support people.
I think I would just hope that if someone comes to see us play live, that they would just want to know, where can I hear more? One of these guys playing live next.
Yeah, definitely.
That's it, basically.
If they walk away from somewhere thinking, man, that band was absolutely ace, then
Hopefully take some merch away as well.
we've got to eat.
I have a small child to feed.
If you could go on tour with anyone, past or present, who would this be? Now, this is a tricky one because it's past or present.
I think Liam and I are the same person.
It'd be
we were
Dave
talking
Grohl.
about it earlier.
Foo Fighters or Dave Grohl,
Dave Grohl.
Yeah,
Legend.
absolutely, hands down.
Nicest man in rock and roll.
Yeah. Actually, or Rick Astley. I wouldn't mind going on Rick Astley.
Good.
Do like Rick Astley.
and Dave Grohl.
Yeah.
I'll have Rick Astley, you have Dave Grohl. We'll get them to go at the same time.
What about you two?
I don't know. For me, I don't know really.
Mike Shinoda.
Yeah, I don't know.
E17.
I mean, Linkin Park, I guess, kind of count as a bit of a, before and after, because no one really knows what's going on with them, do they? So, they're a massive influence of mine, and I would love to.
Yeah.
I mean, Shinoda's just a genius, like producer, songwriter, guitarist, keyboardist, like animator, whatever. He does it all. So, I don't know. There's loads of people like. I think Foo Fighters as well for me.
Yeah. Just purely when I see their gigs and that, it's always such a decent production.
Jimmy
It's
World,
just
like people like that. It's whatever really. What about you, Mark?
Past or present?
either.
Wait, yeah.
Overall, in general, what one would you pick?
Freddie Mercury.
Yeah,
I reckon.
definitely.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
yeah.
same reason you guys
Yeah.
and Dave Grohl. I just think, awesome
Yeah.
performer, awesome frontman, and it's probably hilarious. And I bet he has an awesome
Yeah, I bet
time
he
afterwards
does.
as well and stuff.
I bet he would. Yeah.
Good choice.
Good choice and good question. There is plan your ideal festival. Who's on the bill? Maybe we should pick
Name
one band
first.
each.
Name first. What we're going to call it?
What, the festival?
Yeah.
Don't know. That's a tricky
Routine.
question.
Standard.
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 Quality festival.
Standard. I'd want it to be in a really muddy field and call it like Mud
Fest.
Fest or something like that, and everyone can just dive in
Mud
some
Fest.
mud. I'm sure there's probably already one out there like that, but I think if everyone could just be painted, absolutely plastered in mud, then that would be great.
But who would be on the lineup?
Well, pick
Are
one
we?
band each. I mean,
Us.
I think that's
Would
a
we-
given, isn't it?
Would we make the lineup to our own
so.
festival?
Just
The unsigned
barely
stage.
scraped through, I reckon.
We had to pay off
We'll
the
play
plate.
like second, like in the day, like on the unsigned stuff.
2 p.m.
No, who's going to be on it then? Everyone
I don't
choose
know.
one.
Foles or want them on
Foles.
it.
Who would you pick, Dan?
I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know. Who?
Mark?
Block party.
That's
Nice.
not bad, yeah.
Actually,
Amazons.
I would go Green Day.
The Amazons, love them.
Yeah, Amazons are really good. I mean, I would pick Foo Fighters, but that's just repetitive. So,
Pick
Yeah.
someone else. Who
Well,
else would you
obviously,
pick?
Dave's going to be on the road with us, so he'll be there anyway.
Yeah.
yeah, true.
Who would it be if it wasn't Foo Fighters?
I don't know. AC/DC,
Yeah, it's a good shout.
another decent band.
All right.
A standard choice, really. Oh, here you go. If we were, this is one for Ben Nunn. This is, if we were being a diva, what would you be on your dream rider?
So first of all, why is it for me?
Because you're wearing white shoes. You were a bit precious about those earlier.
Yeah. Well,
So-
just don't stand on them.
And for those who didn't,
What was the question again?
if you were being a diva, what would be your dream rider? So, what would be your thing you'd want in your dressing room? I suppose that's what that is. Yeah. You know, if you had to have one thing,
Fresh towels.
that is the dullest thing I've ever heard. Okay.
Important, though. Yeah.
I don't know. What do you want me to say?
Something
I
a
could
bit
give you loads
can
of
have
things that would
anything.
be on my rider.
like
but
a
I don't
bouncy
know.
castle
I
in the
don't know if-
corner. It could have been anything.
I don't know
and
if
you
they're
picked,
like PC for
you
like
picked
for
like
this.
some plain towels.
Like they'd be hot though.
Hot.
Yeah.
What, you want them after a hot gig? You want a hot towel after having a
Yeah, a
hot gig?
nice steamed towel. That'd be lovely.
Don't be ridiculous.
Get all the
Mark?
sweat out.
I
I
want
don't know
nice,
why you're shunning the idea of the
nice square slices of bread so I can like fold the ham, fit it in there perfectly.
Not miniature.
No. Yeah, just nice red bread, bottle of bourbon, and some
Bourbon, yeah.
Brewdog beers. That'd be
Yeah,
great.
yeah. I think I would want an absolute, like loads of pictures of porn star martinis. Absolute favourite
Pictures?
choice.
I thought you were going to
Like
say
pictures
pictures of
of
porn
pictures.
stars there.
Pictures or pictures.
Like
Pictures of porn stars.
pitches.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Not
like-
as in pitch.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Okay.
And lasagnas. My mum's lasagna specifically. If my mum's watching, your lasagna. Mark?
yeah.
I would go battered shrimp. Maybe
Shrimp.
Yeah.
Why?
because I like that.
I've
you know.
never seen
I don't,
you
I
eat
don't feel like
with
I'm,
some- with
I
some
don't
like-
feel like I'm in a position to judge, but why would you want battered shrimp?
with some lemon mayonnaise.
Can I add nose plugs to my rider, please?
That's assuming we're sharing the same room.
With a garlic and apple, maybe an apple.
An apple.
beer.
It's very, very rock and
I
roll.
don't know. Yeah, maybe
One single apple.
just one. Yeah,
Brayburn.
Brayburn.
I think going back to it, like towels is probably a bad choice. Like I don't know.
It was a bad choice.
If we're gonna like matching kind of outfits and like
Ben,
I don't know. I don't know. And like
Matching
loads of real ales, like kind of
Yeah,
real,
yeah, that's a good suggestion. Just big old fridge full of our favourite drinks.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
and maybe lots of crisps and Haribo.
Kettle crisps. cheese.
Kettle
yeah,
chips.
cheese.
There are
kettle crisps.
other
There are
other crisps are available.
other brands available. We're not endorsed by any kettle crisp company.
But
Next
we are
question.
open to be.
But we are.
please
And Twix.
do get in contact.
Yeah, if Twix wants to,
Yeah.
I love those things. Which artist would be your perfect dinner date?
Oh,
I think Rick Astley, because he'd pay for it. I think he's that sort of guy.
I've got so many. I could have loads. I literally could. Michael Bolton, love him to come.
Yeah, Michael Bolton. Yeah.
Keith Richards.
Oh,
I think he would have so
yeah.
many good stories.
yeah, he would
Just-
do.
Yeah.
I want to change Rick Astley now, even though I love Rick Astley. But yeah,
Mariah Carey, Britney. I'd love Britney. She would have some stories to tell.
Yeah.
She would. And interesting fact.
Only if she'd be allowed out.
Yeah, that's true. Unknown, controversial. Unknown fact. First record I bought was "Hit Me, Baby, One More Time." True
That's
story.
not a surprise.
Quality.
What about you, Mark? Dinner date?
Beyonce.
Interesting.
Good one.
Oh, actually, do you know, I'm going to change mine. I'm going
Do
to
you
have
think
to.
she'd be ready for your jelly?
Maybe.
You're going to put a ring on it. Actually, I would change mine to Mick Fleetwood.
Okay.
It would have been Peter Green, but he's no longer with us. Mick Fleetwood, I reckon he would
Peter
have.
Green.
Yeah, the original guitarist of Fleetwood Mac. But he's sadly no longer with us. All right, next question. If you could only listen to one song for the rest of your life, what would it be and why?
Easy.
Go on.
It would be a Linkin Park song, undoubtedly.
Well, what one?
Probably
They had hundreds or something.
standard down, like in the end,
That's a good song.
just because I don't know, it's
Taylor?
my childhood.
Can I go last? I'm still thinking.
Okay. Mark?
Wham. Last Christmas.
That is a brilliant... Joking aside, that is a
All year
brilliant
round
song.
as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
Oh yeah. It comes out every year.
365 days
why
a
not
year.
just
Is that because
carry
it was
on?
on in the car earlier?
Maybe, but then I thought actually,
That was not on in the car.
It
It
comes
was.
on every Christmas. It's like yes,
That was on in the car on the way down here.
Yeah,
it was.
it was.
Okay, I don't know what radio station that was. Have you decided which one?
Something by Queen. Maybe Don't Stop Me Now.
Or Bohemian Rhapsody?
tune.
or something
Bohemian
like that.
Rhapsody.
I think it might be Black Dog for me from Led Zeppelin.
That's a good one.
Or
Nice.
Aerosmith, Don't Want to Miss a Thing. Elton
Good
John, Rocket Man.
These are all good.
Aerosmith was good. Yeah,
Aerosmith.
I like
yeah.
that. Right in the feels.
Yeah. What can you expect to see from you in the what can we expect to see from you in the future, should I say?
Well,
Good question, really.
So lots more gigs.
Lots more gigs.
Hopefully.
We're doing more recording as well,
Should we say the gigs we're doing?
if
Probably-
you can remember them.
is there point in saying the gigs on this? I don't know. I think this is a anytime thing, isn't it? So let's.
We've got some gigs
Okay.
coming up, and we
Yeah.
will have in the
We
future.
will have gigs.
At the time of this recording,
have
we've
gigs.
got some more songs coming out soon.
Yep.
We're recording them next week.
Merchandise.
Merch.
We've got some new merch coming. Yeah, just more-
videos,
Yeah.
shows,
More artwork designs. We're always looking at like new artwork and like new T-shirt designs and new merch design, that sort of stuff. I think we'll probably expect us to sort of we changed not genres, but we changed quite a lot of sounds.
Jazz Odyssey. No.
Yeah, no.
8 minutes.
But I
Pure
mean,
jazz.
when we the first sort of songs that we wrote together when we were all together are slightly different sounding to some of the stuff that we wrote during COVID. So I suppose you can expect a lot more sort of diversity, I suppose, in our songs,
Yeah.
which I think is great. You know, it appeals to a wider audience. That sort of stuff.
What I would say to that is,
Yeah, sure.
to keep on top of all that stuff, you should check out our social media pages and also our website, because that will keep you tip top up to date.
Well, that
What we're on.
goes straight into our next question.
Look at that.
What a segue.
Yeah, fantastic, Ben. Well done. Where can people go to keep up with you? So, as Mr. Nunn says, you can go onto our social media pages, and they are with the handle at We Are The Routine. You can go to our website, which is www.theroutineofficial.com. Where you'll be able to find all of our latest gigs, all of our latest like photos and news and all that sort of stuff. Just keep up with us, really.
But we're on everything. We're on YouTube,
Yeah, we're on YouTube.
Facebook,
We're always
Twitter.
trying to be quite active, as the kids would say nowadays.
Tinder.
We're not on Tinder. Don't listen to Ben Nunn.
Yeah, no, we're on everything. So like, check it out.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Brilliant. Well, that was Behind the Streams with The Routine. We'll see you later.
Cheers, guys.
Thanks, guys.
See ya.